Welcome back to another Zombiecraft video. Today the plan is to start on one of the towers. But first, a bit of precaution. Okay. That should hopefully be more than enough. So, the towers are going to be made out of resin glass. The initial portion I'm working on today is going to be a 50 high. I have a guide block already set up for the cylinder. So I'm going to start out with this 49 first. And then work my way up. It's right over there. I was originally going to do it as 11 across, but looking at it seemed a little small. 15 still seems a little small for the area. But at the same time, I haven't really decided fully what is going to be going up top here. So, having 4 towers in each of the corners over here, with a beacon going through the center of each one. These do seem like they might be a bit small, but I am planning on kind of expanding out certain sections a little bit. So like, right here will be the top floor where the diorite is. And that will actually be a block you wouldn't normally think of using for this, but hey, why not? And I have a detail that's going to be planning to go all the way up, so this will expand out a bit more. Though increasing the size will increase the size of the part that's going to be going up top by the same amount, so I'll have to refigure that. I haven't really decided on the designs that are going to be going around this yet, at least not fully, so we'll see from there. And also it's going to be going under as well. So if you're standing right here, you'll be able to see down, I haven't really decided yet, maybe 5-6 blocks or so. The cylinder will keep going down. I might make it a bit deeper than that, I'm not sure. And there'll be a part around it as well to kind of seal that off. And also, besides the first tower, I am planning on doing this section of the top layer today. And I will get to that after the tower is done. So, let's get started. And welcome back. I'm currently still on the camera count. I ran out of the shulker box. I do have about another chest or so of the brown mushroom block, but I'm kind of running out of time to do a time lapse at the moment. So this will be finished off camera, either between episodes or depending on how long the time lapse ends up being, I may just extend this out a little bit and do some work on this. We'll see at the moment. But looking at the overhead, I was kind of thinking about while I was working on this. I may keep this pattern on the inside. It was unintentional for it to be created in the first place, but I kind of like the way that it looks there. And there's stuff that's going to be around the edges anyways. So I'm thinking replace the granite with something that will stand out a bit more. Maybe I do have all the two tall flowers. Maybe the magenta glass would work in there. That way I don't have to worry about spawning in there and get rid of the torches. And also, just flip where I'm going here. The sides, you may have noticed I was kind of building up a little bit. This is all going to be on level 70, and I'm going to build up the side. So I need to do a bit more lighting over here. But that's the way it's going to be for the whole border here. So a portion of this hill is going to have to come down. Probably a portion of that one. Definitely, let's see. Definitely the hill that's right over there, but is this one in line? Nope, that one is just outside. Yeah. And also, this is not going to be remaining plain. I haven't really decided what is going to go on the side, but there's going to be a pattern going around it. That's why it's one block off of the edge. Because I want to keep it within the area that I marked out. So things like these trees are going to have to go. Let me see about doing something with this hill. Maybe I have to take down about half of it. We'll see. But as far as this other stuff goes, oh, I did get a start on that. And putting the enchanting setup over there. I'm thinking this last section may get shortened a bit so I can have a loading system. But depending on how the time lapse goes, if there is something after this, Actually, there may be something after this. Otherwise, I will continue on the next episode. Looking back, this is actually a few days after that last cut. Got some other stuff done. I got it's not wired up there yet, but got the redstone lock on the hoppers so I can pull experience out of the furnaces. This is temporary walled off. The door is probably going to be going over here somewhere, but I need to be able to get into this section while I'm working on it. That section is walled off and completed. Wasn't sure how high to make the ceiling. The ladder is potentially temporary, or I might do as a decoration thing ladders around the portal for a bit of a design, or maybe something else. I haven't really decided yet. My original idea was to have the portal out front of this whole thing and a big kind of structure built up around it, but since I decided to put it into the center, I might not do that. This has been basically completed. Throw a slab up there. But right here, I'm kind of thinking I might throw in some of the bubble columns for elevators for going down there in place of the staircase in front of the portal over there, and possibly up. If I add a second floor to this, which I'm thinking I might, that way all the elevator areas are in one spot. And this is because of the skeleton elevator here. This would actually be a good spot for it. It's big enough I can stick in 2 or 3 of them fairly easily. With this probably being a walk around for... actually, I won't fit there, but you get the idea. This... not quite what I was thinking, but at the same time, it works. I was hoping to move the lever more, like right there, but I'm not going to be able to get it that way. Change out the glass for cage of trapdoors. I think I showed the chaining step in the last clip when I was flying around. And I have started on the front of this. My original idea was to use Monkey Farm's skull again for the front of this. But that's not going to happen because his design is odd and this is built even. So I'm trying to come up with my own thing. I actually have the download of World 2 still. So I'm going to be using that as kind of a reference for, okay, where should I put, like right over here, where should the cheekbones start? I'm thinking about that height where it is right now, but they're basically doing comparisons and, oh, okay. So I was about to fall off there. Kind of build this up. And that will give me a good basis for the height of the structure here, which also needs to be built out, detailed, and everything else. This is just the base blank wall. Now, I haven't gotten much more done since the clip, or the time-lapse. One thing is, this is going to be going all around here. I did end up sticking the purple glass, or magenta. And I might do something with that in the tower to give it a bit more otherwise. But then from here, this is going to be going 4 out and up. And then on the flat staircase, it's going to go up and then come back in on the same up top there. And I'm kind of thinking stairs around the top, possibly pulling it in 2 or 3 times. And there's a sphere that's going to be going on top, which is going to overhang this. I increased the original design by 4 blocks. So, like I said, the inner ring there is 11. This is 15. It was originally going to be 11, so that sphere will also need to be increased by maybe the same amount. I might do a little bit less. We'll see. And then there will be a design integrating that, and about 25 or 26. I should have marked that off as going up, but blocks 25 and 26, there'll be a ring that goes around between the parts that are coming up. And I'm kind of thinking about maybe doing something else with that. I'll figure things out as I'm going. I have a bunch of rough sketches about what's going to be going on. I also kind of decided what I'm going to do for the outer wall. But until I get the floor section done and the ground built up under it to the level that is set over there, that can wait. I also started taking down one of the hills. Can't really see it from here. Like I said before, each of these ground blocks is where a beacon is going to go as things progress. Yeah, I've knocked that hill down right there a few layers. And it still needs to come down a bit more. I think I left it on like 82 or something like that. That whole thing needs to come down. No, I did drop a bit more than that, but anyways, that whole thing needs to come down to 70. After that, it really doesn't matter because this will be going over top of that. And I can use that as part of the landscaping rather than tearing the whole thing down and then building back up. I think there's one other hill around here someplace where that will also be coming in handy for the same reason. Okay, for a moment I thought that was an odd tree that's just a shadow. Yeah, I think where that horse over there is standing needs to come down maybe 1 or 2 layers. Yeah, it looks like 1 layer at least. That one, probably the same. Everything else should be fine. So I think that's about all as far as the progress update. I was thinking about showing off the newly dug out hub, but it's still kind of in progress. And I want to keep this relatively short rather than trying to get stuff done. I figured I'd just do a progress update. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.